It's a good idea to put the grommets back in once you got a nice steady flow. So as you carry it onto the vehicle, you don't get brake fluid on the paint, you don't make a mess like we did today. And we'll be right back. We're going to get it installed. All right, so we're going to take off the brake booster condom, and we'll gently slide it, line it right up in here, no problem. And if we remember what we did with the bolt, take your two 13mm bolts, manually thread them on here. Now we're going to tighten it down, and then of course we're going to take our two brake lines. Because the thread pitch is different, you can't mess this up. Remember, the larger one goes to the back, 14mm head, 13mm to the forward. Simply take out your grommet. Little fluid may come out. That's okay. Start threading it by hand. And then of course you want to continue and lock it down. Specifically, I use either a crow's foot or you can use a line wrench. Either one works. You can use a regular wrench, but when it comes to the final tightening, I prefer to recommend either a crow's foot or a line wrench, as it is very specific to the hex position and orientation of the nut. All right, we'll be right back. We'll get this tightened down. We're going to tighten it down here, two 13mm. I'm using only a quarter drive, which doesn't have that much power, so just be cautious and careful. Reline everything up. You'll see the new booster has jelly here. Always a good idea to use either dielectric jelly or Vaseline. That way it goes in nice and easy. Hook up all your hoses. Make sure if there's a channel position that it goes back into the channel position. Right there it's locked in. Here, here, and here. Now we're going to re-hook up the reservoir. We'll be right back. Let me get that reservoir. Make a mess. No, we're going to put the bottom hose to the reservoir there. Don't forget you got the very large clip that you want to put in the up position, so the next technician who's working on it will have easier access if it's not you. Orientate the air box back into its seated position. Don't forget to feed the coolant hose, which comes through the fender, through the air box, and locks it right there. Okay, you are going to have two nipples on the bottom of the air box. Again, good idea to use dielectric jelly. Make sure this coolant hose not caught just the way it is, so we got to raise it over and under. The coolant hose does have a channel lock along inside the air box on the corner here, and one along the fender side, fender well side I should say. Then we have this coolant hose which goes right here. Of course, can't forget about the hood sensor, 10mm here. And then finally, we have our coolant sensor wire, which we'll hook up in a moment. First, you want to get this locked into position. Bring the nipples back in. There you go, 1, 2, 3, easy peasy. And that's it, folks. We'll be right back. I'm just going to do some final adjustments and clean things up, and we'll go over the rest of the job. Thank you. So here we are at the final stage. We now have the air box here. You can see it's all reassembled. Make sure that you put your brake light switch clip back in. I'm going to add a little bit of antifreeze because we lost some. Make sure that all your connections are back on. Hood light switch, hose clamps, here and here. Again, you have that one with the clip. Make sure the clip is up. I prefer to have it up so that if you do have to take it off again, it's not going to fall. And then we have this multi-port hose, which we lock down with 8mm. We got this one last one here to do. And that's it, we're done. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you like us, subscribe. If you have any comments, feel free to let us know. We'll be happy to address them, any questions. And we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching.